Thanks for tuning in. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much.
He has. Not much has changed, has it, DA? Thank you. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Miami. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being #1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Here's Butler following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Good on the triple.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
VanVleet passes to Barnes and stolen by Butler. And a wide open look for Hero. That 3 off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Shot from the inbound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside for Martin. Pass to Hero. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hero's got 6.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
VanVleet right side. VanVleet on the wing. It's stolen by Martin. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And the Heat, another 3.
Lowry with a great hesitation that time, just quick up the floor, all at his own pace.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Inside, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Siakam kicks to Barnes. Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Anunoby, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to Hero. Back to Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. No good again that time. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Here's Lowry. And there it is for him. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
And the dribble move by Lowry just setting up that play, toying with the defense and getting it done.
And Siakam throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The pass to Van Vliet. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Outside for Martin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Raptors leading by 4 to the paint. Here's Anunoby, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here, and he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler passes to Martin. Outside, Hero. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Barnes left side. Siakam outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
6 to shoot. Trent passes to Banton. No good on the 3. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Adebayo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And it's Butler missing. Raptors leading by 5. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Here's Lowry. No good that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Trent. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
First team foul.
Young pass to Banton. Back to Young. Barton kicks to Young. Pass to Barton. From deep, Trent. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Gabe Vincent.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Stolen away. Martin against Trent. Here's Vincent. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 5. Trent, right side. There's Hero with a 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Vincent. Inside. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Now here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Puts up a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 5. Vincent the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Vincent, covered by Van Vliet. Vincent's shot is good. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now, Hero, 8 points for him. Here's Adebayo. A miss that time would have put him up.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Siakam, right side. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Anunoby, good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
That one goes in. Adebayo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Adebayo finds Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Vincent.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And he's good on the second. The Heat making a switch here. And he nails the third. Here's Butler. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we conclude the first half. Raptors, thank you, David, and we'll be back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Heat trail by 8. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And VanVleet picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Good on both.
And there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
And it's love with the ball for the Miami Heat. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 21 points for OG Anunoby.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
And Pirtle sends it back. On the wing, Anunoby sinks the triple. Anunoby's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And here's Love from the arc. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Down low, they double-team Siakam. The 3 from Barnes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Achua, the pass to Banton. Back to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's Barton with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Tyler Hero in for Victor Oladipo.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now Trent, the kick out to Young. And the Raptors miss again. Lowry looking around. Lays it up off the glass. Lowry's got 17 now.
Well, the shots continue to fall, and Kyle's going to find a way to keep getting them up.
Barton, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Passes it to Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Toronto working the ball around now. Trent passes to Barton from past the arc. They get it back. Young left side. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Lowry.
Good hands by Lowry. He just got out there and created that easy opportunity.
Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The shot by Lowry, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Butler with the steal, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Banton, the 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. It's Trent on the wing, covered by Martin. To the inside, here's Achua. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Achua's got his second basket of the game.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Butler, and a missed layup. Raptors leading by 14. Floats it up for Young. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hero from long range bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 11.
In that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Trent, right side. Here's Achua. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. There's the pass to Lowry. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby from deep. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 11 points here in just the second half. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by VanVleet. Lowry drawing the double team. Outside for Martin. And stolen by Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. Siakam outside. Pass to VanVleet. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Martin. Hero finds Martin. Puts it up from 15. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 17. Passes to Siakam. A three ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
The three from Barnes, and it's Miami with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Love with the buckets.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Raptors?
And stolen by Love. To the right side. Strus kicks to Oladipo. Back to Strus. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Team foul.
Toronto leading by 16. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game. Now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Barnes looking around. Raptors moving the ball around. Takes a three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for OG Anunoby.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring. Well, Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Tyler Hero in for Oladipo. Ball stolen. Van Vliet outside. Pirtle finds Anunoby. There's the drive. Van Vliet on the wing. And the three off target.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Vincent's shot is good.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Anunoby connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The first one falls.
Now at the line, Gabe Vincent.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. And stolen by Butler. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them.
Ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. Doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Hero with it. Outside for Love. Off target with the 3. Outside Young. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry outside. Adebayo a screen on Young. Lowry the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Butler outside. Capella with a rebound.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off. And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Collins against Adebayo. Oh, a great move from John Collins as he gets it to go. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Driving to the basket. Ooh, an open look for Hero. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young on the attack. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Capella can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Hunter with some nice D. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Collins outside. Pass to Hunter. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Capella. Wide open look. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Defenses encourage Capella to shoot jumpers, but that time the strategy backfires.
Outside Love. Here's Hero. Back to Love. Hero outside. Butler on the wing. Inside. Outside for Love. 5 on the clock. And here's Lowry from the arc. Sinks the tray. Lowry's got 5.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
There's Young with the 3. Nails it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. Up again.
Long arms, quick hands, a nose for the basketball. Murray makes a difference on the defensive end.
Tipped. Here's Adebayo. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Out to Lowry. The 3. And Bay pulls it down. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And the Hawks call time here. A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurt Sevens checked in for Adebayo. Strus comes in for Butler. Victor Oladipo's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Forrest.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Out to Oladipo. Here's Strus. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Young. And the first one at the line is good.
Now at the line, Max Strus.
Second free throw, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Bogdanovich with it. Right side Young. Into the lane. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Outside Strus. Shoots over Griffin. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the book. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Clint Capella out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Griffin in at the small forward position. Now here's Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Denied by Adebayo.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
Lowry drawing the double team. Adebayo in the post. He's against Capella. Adebayo, that's good.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Hero outside from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Hero's got 5 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Lowry against Bogdanovich. Lowry, good. He's got 7.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry. Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Bay fires for 3. And they get it back. Griffin passes to Bogdanovich. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it. Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, PA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his team, they are winning.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The Heat making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Forrest comes in for Young.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Griffin. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Outside for Bay. Griffin passes to Bay, puts the move on, and the layup is good. Bay's got his first points of the game.
Fantastic work inside from Bay, showing how effective he can be from this area.
Hero on the wing. Back to Vincent. Pass to Butler. Now Griffin. Here's Okongwu. Over to the wing. Hero against Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Atlanta making some changes here. The kick to Hunter. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Collins has got his second basket of the game. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Capella, the pass to Young. Second chance effort. Capella can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. He buries it from 3. Vincent's got 5 points now in the quarter. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. Collins inside. He's guarded by Martin. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Lets it go from 11 with 1 on the clock. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Here's Vincent. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Vincent's got 7 points in the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And a pretty tightly contested game. Thanks very much, Allie.
26. The Hawks, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
And you can say his performance goes beyond the stat sheet.
Well, there are guys who worry about their numbers. He is not one of those guys, believe me.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Hero, the pass to Butler. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Now here's Murray. Adebayo with the rejection. And they'll keep possession. Young against Lowry. There's the three. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Butler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Outside Murray. The kick to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Young drawing the double team. Pass to Murray. The three is up. Counted from distance. Murray's got 5 points. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Collins, no good. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Butler. Takes the three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Here's Martin. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
It's stolen by Hunter. Stolen by Lowry. Martin outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Banked it in off the glass.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. Young from long range. Offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter. Outside Murray. To end the run. Goes up again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for Collins. Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter. And Forrest is subbed in for Trae Young. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Love has checked in for Miami. Bogdanovich has checked in for Atlanta. Here's Lowry. 9 points in the game. And Bay pulls it down. The Hawks trailing. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. To the middle. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Adebayo's got 6 points.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Bogdanovich, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And he makes the first. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Now here's Bay. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Hero. The layup off target. Lowry drives in. Outside for Butler. Shoots over Okongwu. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Hero. He's got 7.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Forrest. Back to Bay. Here's Okongwu. Now here's Griffin. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Here's Lowry. No luck on that one. And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Sadiq Bey out there with Griffin. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Now Bey. And here's Griffin. Back to Bey. Right wing. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Young against Love. That one's good for 2. And the Heat lead by 11.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
Bogdanovich from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Kicks it to Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Bogdanovich against Hero. Denied by Adebayo. Young against Lowry. That's tipped. Young finds Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. Bey outside. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Lowry into the lane. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Most of the time we see Lowry setting up others. Tonight, it's him who's doing the scoring.
Butler with a steal. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Bey. Here's Hero. Here's Love. Outside Butler. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in.
He's living there tonight. A tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Bogdanovich. And the shot falls short that time.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Adebayo, that's good.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
Hero is a huge player for this team, a guy who does a little bit of everything out there.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Right side, Butler. No one near him. Rebound, Atlanta.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Back to Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyle Lowry.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Bay. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's Trae Young in for Bogdanovich. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Here's Butler. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
There's Young with the three. Adebayo grabs the board.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Lowry, no good. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
The deep three from Murray. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Miami as they... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant...
their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. And it's Murray in at the small forward. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now, here's Siakam. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Anunoby has the open look, and the three ball is good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes against Murray. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. On the wing, Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And here is Siakam following the three from Bogdanovich. Siakam, that's good.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Now, here's Capella. Anunoby with it. All guarded by Murray. And stolen by Murray. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That shot off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pass to Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Young outside. Wide open look here for Murray. The basket good off the assist from Young.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet.
2 minutes left.
Back to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no luck.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A three from Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Murray dishes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Hunter, the pass to Forrest. The feed to Hunter. Bay with the screen for Hunter. Into the lane. Launches it. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto leading by 3. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely, and Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Raptors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Raptors lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Saddiq Bey is out there with Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Forrest in at the point.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Manton, the pass to Young. And it's Trent in the corner. Pass to Achua. And stolen by Okongwu. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Bey.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Manton. The dunk by Achua.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
It's deflected. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Toronto. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
Barton against Griffin. The Hawks working the ball around. Bey passes to Griffin. Here's Forrest. Outside for Griffin. Lets the 3 fly. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And the shot goes in.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Young. Takes it off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Siakam passes to Burton. Back to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got 11 points.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Here's Barnes, following the basket by Trae Young. Anunoby passes to Purdy. Collins with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
In the corner, it's Hunter. The kick out to Young. To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Siakam a screen on Murray. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Ball's knocked loose.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Barnes. Here's Murray, driving in. Young with no one around. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Inside, here's Capella. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Young. And he... Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Raptors, 22. The Hawks, 28.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. The Hawks leading by 6. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
Now, here's Siakam. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Collins. Barnes against Murray. 5 to shoot. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 13.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what can happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Outside for Murray. Back to Young. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Atlanta.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The pass to Purdy. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Jacks up a 3. And that one is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Pass to Hunter. Young looking around. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Siakam passes it to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Good work defensively by Capella. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Young dishes to Collins. Murray the pass to Hunter. Here's Capella, defended by Pirtle. Collins setting the big for Young. Shoots the 3. And they'll get another chance. Shot by Collins, no good. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Siakam has it in the corner. And Siakam throws it down.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
The Hawks call timeout.
The Hawks leading by 8. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Top of the key, Griffin. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. From downtown, good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead. Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kevin. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Siakam outside. Barnes trying to free himself up. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 5 on the bucket from Siakam. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Forrest passes to Bay. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The Hawks again can't hit. Down low. And there's the pass to Banton. To the middle. Here's Siakam.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Bogdanovich with it. He has 5. Pass to Bay. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Going inside, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter. With 4 seconds on the clock.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Raptors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
You won a free t-shirt. So let's get back. That was rocking. Thank you. You are the Northside Predators.
That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Murray in at the 3 spot. Now Achua following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Achua the pass to Banton. Inside, here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
You never know where Thaddeus is going to go, right? He's got such superb instincts in these pick-and-roll sets.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Collins, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Raptors. Trent outside. Young, a screen on Bogdanovich. On deep, Trent, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Young, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Collins. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Now Young to the left side wing. And a wide open look for Capella. No good with the triple. And the Raptors call time here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Young dishes to Capella. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Passes it to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Just 3 to shoot. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Young passes to Murray. High post Young. Anunoby against Hunter. The kick out to Young. Collins up top. Here he goes. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. They double team Siakam. Here's Pirtle. Toronto calls timeout. They're in front by 1. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet to the wing on the left. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Siakam, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Kicks it out to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet on the wing. Siakam a screen on Young. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Collins.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Atlanta shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Young for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Feeds it to Pirtle. Takes it out to Siakam. Barnes trying to free himself up. Good!
Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Here's Collins. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And finished off by Siakam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Barnes with it, out guarded by Murray. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Here's Anunoby from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident... emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now, here's Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Butler with the steal. Knocked loose. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. For 3, Siakam. Knocks it loose. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Love. Over to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that 3-point shot.
Shot's good from Love.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
They get it again. Anunoby. And Pirtle has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Heat with the lead. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Siakam misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 5. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Barnes. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach. What he's proud of is how well they're playing above the neck. He said, I can forgive physical mistakes. Everybody misses shots. What bothers me are the mental mistakes. And I haven't had to get anyone's ear about that with this team. Well, that's pretty heady basketball, Kevin. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight.
David, thanks. We appreciate the information. Guys, what do you think about their emphasis on shooting coming in?
Listen, if you can get really good shot quality, being efficient, I think they can be successful with that strategy.
They have to be patient and a willingness to make the next pass when the shot isn't there. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Anunoby, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Vincent's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And the second free throw, good. The Heat leading by 5. Vincent, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. That's now 8 points for OG Anunoby.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Vincent.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where the action is headed. You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Butler kicks to Hero. Launches a 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And slam dunk by Butler.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Max Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in for Hero. Here's Vincent. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Vincent, the pass to Yurtseven. Here's Vincent. Second shot opportunity. Passes it to Strus. Drains the three-pointer. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Both good from the line that time. Raptors trail by 6. Driving to the basket. And he jams it with authority.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Trent outside. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Knocked loose. Young with the steal.
Miami foul.
Toronto shoot their 7th free throw attempt here.
That is first personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Trent.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
And Miami making a change here. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Jimmy Butler comes in for Max Strus. Heroes checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Butler. It's to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Van Vliet with it. Butler covering. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto no luck. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. And a wide open look for Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Van Vliet.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Lowry against Van Vliet. And stolen by Siakam.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Anunoby, good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Now here is Lowry. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Adebayo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
For Miami, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
15 foul.
There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Hero attacking. Good work defensively by Trent. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry's got the ball. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Trent passes to Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. A multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
3 seconds left. And Hero with the layup. Hero's got 6. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Miami ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Toronto trailing. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point. Martin dishes to Butler. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball. He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Anunoby with it. Butler covering. Here's Barnes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Here's Lowry. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Anunoby, good. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Martin kicks it out to Hero. Lowry from outside. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors with the lead. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Count that one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pirtle kicks to Van Vliet. Barnes left side for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Butler. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion.
Adebayo against Anunoby. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Lowry. There's the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And Siakam throws it down.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
A crossover. Picked him clean. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Anunoby. Butler with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Lowry, and the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Oladipo goes in. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Vincent's shot is good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
The kick out to Barton. And it's Trent in the corner. That three off the mark. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Vincent, defended by Young. Vincent, the pass to Strus. Oladipo against Young. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Here's Benton. The kick out to Young. The three-pointer, no good. It's picked off. Here's Trent, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Some impressive scoring, and we still have... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Barnes with it. Now defended by Oladipo.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Vincent the pass to Yurtsevin. And the pass to Strus. Passes to Vincent. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Over Vincent. And it's Anunoby with a sensational play. And now a 4-point Toronto lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so... Previous plays, everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
VanVleet passes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target from outside. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Here's Vincent. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball's knocked loose. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And Toronto making a change. Banton's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Lowry's checked in. Miami trailing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed It's going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break to take the lead. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Clearly a foul.
That's good from Anunoby.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Toronto calls timeout.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan. And that means bringing home the noise you've got right now.
Here's Butler.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
And Pirtle sends it back. And he recovers it. Here's Benton. Siakam passes to Pirtle. On the wing, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Benton. Toronto calls timeout. They're ahead by 2. There's 1:34 left to play here in the fourth. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Love finds Lowry. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. Driving the lane. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Pass to Benton. Takes it out to Siakam. Barnes outside. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 10. Basket counts.
And once Butler gets cooking, look out. His guys need to keep getting it to him.
Pirtle finds Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Love with the ball. That shot off. And so it's Toronto winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
possession. Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And that one drops.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
And the shot goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Young misses. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Murray. Now here's Butler. Lets the 3 fly, and Young pulls it down.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And Lowry gets doubled. Kicks it to Hero. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Deflects the pass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Now here's Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Left block shot on the way. Lowry no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Capella screen on Lowry. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Here's Butler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Young from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry left side. Right side Love. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Stretch 4s, that's Kevin Love right there. Terrific range and a great quick trigger on that one.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Now here's Love. Outside for Butler. Outside Love. Lowry outside. There's the triple. Capella with a rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Collins passes to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Hero picks him up. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Young. Pass to Murray. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry outside. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Capella inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Murray.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Hits a three-pointer.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
There's Young with the 3. It doesn't go for him. Miami trailing. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And Young pulls it down.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Collins. Back to Capella. Over Adebayo. They kick it out to Murray. And no good. Good D by Adebayo. Love for three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
One of the early stretch fours in this league. Love helps set a trend. I mean, he's especially deadly from the corner.
Young, and he makes it on the layup. Young's gotten his second bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt, and it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Bogdanovich. It's scooped up. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Adebayo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Adebayo's got his first bucket in this one.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Lowry. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Forrest. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Here's Lowry. Finished off the break. Lowry's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
May passes to Griffin. Here's Forrest. Back to Griffin. 5 to shoot. He puts up a 3. Forrest, that one's good. The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And he just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside for Love. From downtown. Rebound Atlanta. Out to the right wing. And here's Griffin outside. And the Hawks with another 3. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
The Heat making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Out left to the wing. Back to Griffin. Pass to Forrest. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Bay pulls it down. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Count it.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Here's Butler, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Heat have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Love. No good on the shot. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Fast break Miami. Here's Vincent. Butler against Murray. Double team on Butler. Love passes to Butler. Here's Vincent, defended by Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So they take the lead. Love's got 9.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
Pass to Collins. 26 seconds left in the second period. A good look from Bogdanovich. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 7 points in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Kicks it to Hero. Outside Butler. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 3 points. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup.
And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Bogdanovich, no good. Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. To the right side. Hero against Bogdanovich. Here's Lowry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
That shot wide open. Bogdanovich has got 9. And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
There's Young with the 3 to the paint. Pass to Murray. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
And Britt, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down. When it comes to reloading, this team knows how to do it well.
Pass to Young. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Oh, sweet move. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Bogdanovich. Shoots it from the corner. There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the triple. And now just a 3-point Miami lead.
And during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Here's Butler. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Murray for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Count it. Adebayo's got 6.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Pass to Murray. Now Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Now here's Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler has played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. The kick out to Young. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
It's tipped and stolen by Adebayo. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. From deep 3-point range, the 3 won't fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Heat with the lead. Sadiq Bey out there with Griffin. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out. He goes in and rips it down.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Forrest. Griffin outside. Here's Forrest. Now here's Bey from outside the arc. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kicks it to Hero. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Forrest. Off target at the rim. For Miami, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Griffin outside. Drills it from deep.
And that's a nice pass from Bey, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Lowry. Rejected by Okongwu. And the Hawks call time here. Your 7's checked in for Miami. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Lowry with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Heat with some changes. Victor Oladipo is checked in for Hero, and Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Murray against Butler. Back to Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Over to the left wing. Back to Butler. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Stolen by Young. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and it's Miami with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Vincent. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. And that one's good. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Young inside. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Jimmy Butler.
The poise of the young player Bogdanovich, that's huge.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Young. Here's 7, passes to Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Inside, Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Vincent can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. A big group substitution here for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for your 7. Kevin Love comes in for Martin. Hero, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Lowry in for Vincent. Collins against Love. Right side Young. Murray from outside. And connects from downtown.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Atlanta with the ball. "17 seconds left to play in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. He shoots it. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Miami calls timeout. They trail by 3. 5 ticks left in the 4th. And here's Lowry from the arc. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it up. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Anunoby, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Murray, the pass to Young. Barnes against Murray. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. For 3, Van Vliet.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
They double-team Van Vliet. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Bogdanovich, an easy 2 points on the layup. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team seconds.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. For the 3. Rebounded by Capella.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Down low. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaping no doubt.
Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 4. Young from outside. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Murray against Van Vliet. Tries again. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
And Young kicks to Murray. Hunter on the wing. On its way from Young for two. Again, Young missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Anunoby has the open look, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Bogdanovich wide open. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Young. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Gary Trent, Young out there with Will Barton. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Benton in at the 1 spot. Now here's Barton. The kick out to Young. Griffin against Trent. Back to Achiuwa. Griffin with the steal. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And Okongwu slams it in.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Barton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Trent in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hawks leading. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Bay. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post there. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Walking from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Forrest, right wing, and Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And the Hawks get a completely new group on the floor. Capella, high post. Hurdles there. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
And here's Young. After OG Anunoby made that last 3-pointer. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Capella against Pirtle. And Young kicks to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Anunoby. Bogdanovich, no luck. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Van Vliet against Young. At the top of the key, Hunter. A shot missing, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. There's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Young in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Anunoby. And he drops it in from the low post. Anunoby's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young taking his time here. The pass to Murray. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Anunoby. No good off the back of the rim. No good there. And that'll do it for the first. Thank you, David. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. DeAndre Hunter out there with Clint Capella. And it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now, here's Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And here is Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Young pass to Hunter. He kicks it to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young outside. He takes it in. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Van Vliet against Young. Now here's Van Vliet. He's tightly guarded. Off target at the rim. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Anunoby, no good. The Hawks trail it.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And so here's Toronto after the basket by Atlanta. Barnes finds Anunoby, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Here's Banton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside for Murray. The 3 from Bogdanovich. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Barton wide open. He fires. Nailed from 3-point land. Barton's got it all tied up now for Toronto. Atlanta calls timeout for the Hawks. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Here's Forrest. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Doubled by Okongwu. Trent against Griffin. Trent passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Collins passes to Bay. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here is Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Banton, the pass to Barton. Raptors moving the ball around. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Forrest passes to Bay. Collins looking around. Can't connect from short range. Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. The kick out to Young. To the inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Tipped away and stolen by Okongwu. And stolen by Siakam. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes. He feeds it to Pirtle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and 1. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Griffin. Pass to Forrest. With 1 on the clock, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here is Young. Wide open look here for Murray, off target from 3-point range. Barnes right side. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Raptors lead by 8.
really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Van Vliet against Young. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Passes it to Hunter. Back to Young. Dishes to Bogdanovich from outside the arc. They grab their own miss. And a wide open look for Capella. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 8. Barnes with it. Out guarded by Murray. Murray against Barnes. Here's Siakam. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now, here's Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats it up there for Siakam. That shot, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
Drives to the hoop. Hunter, a 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Hurdle with a screen on Murray. To the paint. Takes it out to Siakam. Beyond the arc. And again, Toronto no up. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 5. Young outside. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. The drive by Barnes. Hurdle, the pass to Siakam. Barnes outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barnes has got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Hurdle kicks to Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Murray. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Murray finds Bogdanovich. Young for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Banton. Barnes passes to Banton. On the wing, Anunoby. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Clint Capella. He makes the second free throw, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he makes all 3. Hawks shooting the ball at 42%. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young with the ball. He dishes it to Murray. Right side, Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Barnes grabs the miss. on the wing, Anunoby. He draws iron on the dunk.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Barnes right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jumper.
And so Toronto takes this.